trying the right side. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Rodney Thomas.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. It's a race down the right side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Trying to run it in, Connor. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now Richardson rolling out to his left. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. That's on target to Pierce. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 80. Here we go.
Option give to Taylor. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Okay,
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready?
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And this kick is And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 1st and 10. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now. Murray. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Tossing this out to Connor. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
From the gun, it's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Throwing here, Murray. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
It's everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Right back to Connor. Oh, the football's loose. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with them in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
No good. The pass goes incomplete. That lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 6, Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Start. Come 19 Charger. 19.
To throw, Richardson. Puts this underneath to Taylor. And this play's going to come to an end of the 27. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Get up. Get up.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Come on. 79. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
19 tight. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Richardson from the gun on 3rd. That one nabbed by Warren. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
18 Rattler. 18
Once more now, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. 3rd and long, it's Richardson. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like
now
that.
We have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Call the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 6 yards on the play, and enough for a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. Wilson on the slant. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Connecting again with Downs. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Taylor now up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Richardson. Has him on a quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson will do it himself. Has some room to work. They take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Got his man. That's Zay Jones. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs from 37. First down carry for Connor. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done. Offensive line fast. On 2nd down, run with Connor. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 2, Murray. He's got Jones for the completion. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. Able to hit Ryman. Complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hits him on the out route. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
14, Colts 10. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. There he goes on the right side. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. He connects on the point after. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
17-14.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. It's Connor again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. We've set it down from the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Miss a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. His kick is drifting, and it's no good. Just couldn't get it inside of that left upright. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Hey, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready,
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taking it by Downs, left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Get it.
Back to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Into traffic, complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Short pass brought in. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He'll throw it. He's got McBride complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Cardinals trail by a field goal. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Murray. Here's a screen. It's Connor. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now a handoff to Taylor. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down from the 42.
2. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Taylor again. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready. 18 cards. Ready.
Second down carry for Taylor. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts.
Come on, come on.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
And 7.
It's a designed run for Richardson. So the Colts pick up the win in this one.